Toomai String Quintet is an ensemble that dives deeply into a variety of traditions from all over the world through interactive performances and educational residencies.
Everything we do is about bringing in new audiences and educating the next generation of musicians and music lovers.
Toomai spends probably about an equal amount of time in educational settings as we do on the concert stage. Danzón y Descarga is a series of workshops that we do that empowers young people to explore their own creativity through learning about music from Cuba. Students learn a variety of rhythms that you hear in music from Cuba, and they use them to inspire their own improvisation. Danzón y Descarga culminates in a side-by-side performance where our students get to play together with Toomai.
The students join the band, and they're not our backup band. We're on the same stage, enjoying this material as equals.
We perform Latin American music for over a decade now, and one of the biggest reasons why is that I'm a Cuban American. I grew up around Cuban music, and I'm also a classically trained musician. I don't really see these two traditions as separate worlds. One of my favorite things to do is do this residency with people who have never listened to Cuban music, and after a week of doing this workshop, they're improvising, they're listening to each other, they're playing music by some of the great Cuban artists. People like Cachao, Celia Cruz, Benny Moré, Ernesto Lecona.
I appreciated finding out about these composers and musicians through Toomai and wanting to bring that into my classroom because I do have students that would appreciate listening to this music in a classical setting.
We're able to find different ways to help our kids tap into their own creativity regardless of their previous musical experiences. We help them make up their own music that they like playing and that they can have fun and they can be proud of playing.
Their goal every time is to be welcoming and warm enough with the process and make the students feel comfortable enough that they're willing to get their feet wet with something that's new.
That's a big thing, to be able to get up there once you've just started playing and be able to just make something up on the spot and do it in front of an audience with professional musicians. Definitely there should be more groups doing this for whoever they're trying to connect with at the student level.
We facilitated Danzón y Descarga with students through Carnegie Hall, Brooklyn Conservatory, with educators at Juilliard, and several other institutions around the country. When I see the students on stage and they're listening to each other and they're listening to Toomai, it makes me very hopeful about the future generation of musicians.